Hi, Mike. This is Zig, your old mate from England now. Vicky said that you were retiring, and we were asked if we could put a video or something together or some words. I thought I'd do a little bit of a video with my bald and hair and grey beard. Now I'm old and tired too. I think you can be so proud of your career that you've had, and you're the most amazing man to have met and to work with. And I think everybody that's worked with you would say the same as I am by saying that. Obviously, I think I started in 1993 working at the Sports Science, ISM, and immediately, very quickly, I came to enjoy working with you and chose you to be my supervisor. And I think you stuck with me through I was my wild years and ended up being a PhD supervisor to me right to the end, and my MD supervisor. And I think we published 70 articles together or so. And really, each one of them that I worked with you was an absolute privilege and special. You always red penned it so carefully, always gave good advice, and just a fantastic supervisor and mentor. I remember that we always used to have a lot of laughs too, apart from the work. I never forget coming to your office with and told you the story of me slapping the yuppie in the BMW. They cut me off and moaning because I still had his cologne on my hands, and the laughs we had about things like that, and the anatomy specimens, Sharky weeding them back across the uncovered and people fainting all over it. We had some great laughs amongst all the hard work that we worked there too. Moving on to when we were colleagues, it was so fantastic to change from a mentor. You always have stayed a mentor to me, but to a friend too. And you always were so wise and always taught me to be calm, see the middle picture. And I think that you were one of the main influences in my life, calming me down and making me a better person and a good husband, a good leader in the roles I am now, thanks to your example. I think you and Vicky and one or two others were actually the biggest stabilizers and important components of SM, keeping it going rather than Tim, who was the show front of the place. You folk were the rocks, keeping it going and making sure that at all the dramas we had that we just kept the focus and kept things right too. So you can be really proud of an amazing career. You obviously your career itself, you've had a fantastic research career. Your publications, a huge amount of publications, good. I think 34 PhDs completed. And I remember that lovely thing of you putting them all up on the wall. I know that you cared a lot, and that showed how much it's all about them, not you. Your work as the editor of Sarina Journal of Sports Medicine and other things like that. Your box smart work, external engagements. I mean, it's just you've had a most fantastic career that you can be really proud. And as you move into retirement, I'm sure you're looking forward to it. But don't forget, you told me once that academics don't retire, and it's a time to write books and do things helping other people. And maybe hopefully you're going to be an emeritus professor too and keep on doing some research while you explore all the good things in life you can do when you retire. No more admin, no more meetings, walks with your nice schnauzers and things like that too. Last year, I hope you'll be happy. You might not after reading it, but it's a science book. I've just sent in my first book I've written in the last few years for publication, The Poetry of Life. And I hope you don't mind, you're one of the people I've dedicated it to. So I'll read what I wrote to you in my dedication. Dedicated 30 to two great scientific mentors who taught me how to be a scientist and study and understand the poetry, which is life and its living. Firstly, Mike Lambert, my PhD supervisor at the University of Cape Town, and later colleague and great friend, who was always the example of what a true scientist and academic should be. Interested in all things scientific, dispassionate about study outcomes, absolute integrity and honesty as first principles, and always supportive with no self-ego like so many other successful academic professors. Mike was and is a fantastic role model in the early days and to this day. So I've dedicated my book to you, and it's fitting now when you're retiring and you're writing this message. I've just sent it off today to the editors to typeset and get published. So happy days, Mike. Enjoy your retirement. You can't have done more in your career. You can't have done better. You've been an absolute influence, a positive influence to folk like myself and tons of others. And looking forward to you having a great time and seeing what you do in your retirement years. Enjoy.